Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 21st of April. Whoo, guys, this year is rolling along. Cheers everybody. I have got my coffee. Got a fog here this morning, so I'm guessing that it's going to come out nice and sunny. We've probably got about another week worth of autumn weather here and then it's straight into winter. Needing the jumpers in the morning, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys are getting sunshine in the UK, Canada, etc. I know you've had a lot of grey skies, which can get very depressing after a long, harsh winter. First off, welcome anybody new to my channel. I've got a lot of new subscribers. Welcome, feel free to comment down below. We've built like a little community here of like-minded people. We tend to see through a lot of the garbage and sense what's going on. So we sort of have a different viewpoint of the world at the moment. So please feel free to comment. Like I said, hit those like buttons, guys. And if you would like to consider subscribing, that would be great. But make sure that you hit the bell notification because we know YouTube sort of mucks around with things and you may not see my videos unless you actually make sure you are subscribed as well, guys. Like I said, go in and out and check that you are subscribed because I know it happened to you, Larissa, the other week. They unsubscribed you. And this is a very common practice with YouTube, guys. Okay, we know the censorship's crazy, so we also have to be careful what we're typing in and I have to be careful what I'm talking about. That's why some subjects seem to be like a little bit off limits, don't they, guys? Anyway, enough of that. Without further ado, let's get into the reading. Oh, Chris, I finished watching that movie last night, Leave the World Behind on Netflix, if anyone's interested in going and watching that. It's got Julia Roberts in it. Very bizarre, I have to say. It did a lot of seed planting. Didn't it? Is it a prediction of what's to come? Maybe go watch it, guys. I did feel it left a lot of questions. It left me asking a lot of questions. That's for sure. All right, but it was good. Thanks, Chris. Okay, let's get started, guys. And that's what I'm getting for us, the BS detectors we call ourselves here, guys, meaning the bullshit detectors that see through all the garbage with our magnifying glass, like Sherlock Holmes doing all the investigative work. I am getting that we're questioning a lot. We're wondering where it's heading, what's going on, what's happening. We've got just saying like a multitude of questions, like an endless list of questions. And I think that would be right because we're still piecing it together. Like I always say to you guys, we're doing the Mulder and Scully of X-Files X-Filing cabinet. We're putting all that info in and we're trying to piece things together and we're trying to get any of this to make logical sense. And it isn't. We remember way back when the picky wheel first began, none of this made logical sense to us. Maybe not to some that were in the mass psychosis for the picky wheel, but we've been asking questions for around 4 years, guys. And we've still got tons of questions. So I am getting that. We're still inquisitive. We're still curious. And it's saying we're still wondering what the hell is going on. Like we're even still wondering, even though we see through it all and we see a lot of the garbage and nonsense that's coming at us and we call out the, perhaps made up garbage that they could be feeding people. Example, i.e., Mpox, monkeypox does come to mind. But anyway, that's just another word for probably another strain of the virus. Just some things just don't seem to feel real. So we're still wondering about a lot of things, guys. It's just endless. We've got endless curiosity, which is good. It's good to have curiosity and wonder about the world, isn't it? So that's what I'm getting for us. I said no one was going to escape this year. Like it was going to be just Clown Show 2.0 was going to just fry everybody's brains and do our heads in. Well, it's doing a very good job. And I think we'd all agree with that. So we're still ourselves asking a lot of questions. All right. We're like that annoying kid in the classroom who kept putting their hand up asking questions about how do I do it again and getting the teacher to repeat everything and the teacher gets all frustrated with them. That's us. We ask a lot of questions. And the government would not like that because they don't like people questioning their narrative, do they? Oh, all right. Oh, I'm getting the blackouts will be coming. Because there's going to be a lot of transitioning. Now, when I say blackouts, it's a general term, a blanket term for pretty much everything. So it'll be blackout around bank accounts, blackouts about, well, electricity, power outages, just blackouts in a lot of different areas. Definitely the banking systems. I was with my girlfriend the other day and she tapped her phone with all the cards, like with the card, and I just shake my head and I go, what if I didn't say anything, but I thought, what if the Wi-Fi is down? Like, what do you do then? That's all I could think. But it was in my own head. I didn't say anything because it's certainly her choice to do, people's choice to do what they want. And she might have her other cards in her bag. I'm sure some people do carry them with them as well. If you're wise, you would. But it just reminds me of that, the potential for these blackouts, shutdowns. We're going to start hearing a lot more about this. Could even be I'm getting traffic lights. I'm seeing a bit of traffic light chaos. I'm getting Chicago. I'm just getting traffic. I'm getting California as well. Chicago, California, traffic light like outages. So then, of course, the traffic lights might need repairing. This could be a global thing too. Traffic lights might need repairing and upgrading. Ooh, to the sneaky little camera systems, the ULEZ tracking and tracing. They might just happen to slip in as they're repairing them. So this is the kind of stuff we're going to start hearing about, more blackouts. But people, not us, because we'll be on it, but people waking up, they're not going to be onto it. They're just going to be none the wiser. Like I say, it's not hard to slip these things under the radar. We know, we talk about Macron doing that while the Olympic Games on. It wouldn't even be hard. People wouldn't even bat an eyelid, guys. They just think, oh, the lights are being replaced in, Chicago, California, wherever. Could be New York. Imagine an outage in New York on the traffic lights. Oh, my God, that'd be chaos. So I'm getting these kind of things, but it's around all different avenues. As we know, like Facebook going down, things going down, but it's going to be like the internet going down, but they're not going to be for long periods. I feel like they're going to be like just short, like, oh, we've got a handle on it, don't worry. As they're trying to subtly roll things out. I feel we're going to start hearing a lot more about this within the next 6 months. We're going to start to see power outages, blackout outages, that we're going to hear about it more. Oh, not a big deal. Nothing to see here, though. We're going to get that. So, of course, we are. It's just when we're transitioning a few power lines over, we have to sort of cut the grid for a bit and then we'll come back on in an hour, or things, just silliness that people aren't going to click to, guys. They're not going to. We'll know as soon as something happens that they're up to something. Fingers that a lot more people wake up and start to realise that they're up to something. And this will be global. This will be pretty much everywhere, but I'm getting those two places. So it might start in some of these places. All right. I'm getting China, and I'm getting that, I'm getting there's this big wealth transfer in China, which is, if you're new, we call it Canada because it's morphing into China. Well, that's the way to Turdo's trying to take it. I'm getting that there's this massive wealth transfer. There's just more money just pouring into the wealthy. It's a huge transfer of money from the peasants to the elites. This is really starting to happen in Canada, and I think that's becoming very obvious to the little people, peasants and Lego people, that there's a massive imbalance in society. which we always knew was the case because they were always trying to shut out middle class. They wanted to squash us down. Oh yeah, they didn't want to take us up to be wealthy. Oh no, we had to get squashed down with the little people. And so they want everyone living from this low socio-economic place. So they have to come in with their packages and save everybody. We know how it goes. Hunger Games does come to mind. So that's what I'm getting in China. Big wealth transfer. We know who's getting all the money. A big Trudeau, wouldn't it? He wouldn't be short of a quid, old Trudeau. All right. And I am getting that people in Canada are rising up. Fingers to that, guys. I keep talking about this Freedom Party or some sort of party that's going to come in. It's going to be quite strong. I feel like it's going to be quite strong. But it has to be, if it happens, it has to be separate. It has to have like it's saying it's got its own union and it's protected, and it's kind of like saying they would go through the right channels. This might happen in the next, like with the next year. I'm seeing it. They'll sort of build this thing from the ground up. If they build this, I keep calling it like a freedom party, which is just a term I'm using. That's not what it's going to be called. But they will have to build themselves up from the ground up. It's like when you build a good foundation of a building, you have to have the foundation good or the building will just collapse. So I do feel in Canada, it's like people coming together and using their skills and knowledge to fight against the government. That's what I'm getting. But they're looking at building. I don't even know how that would happen. I know it sounds totally unrealistic, guys, but I have to share it with you because I know you need hope over there. I just feel like people are thinking, well, why can't we form our own like majority group where we restructure and run things ourselves? And really, you think about it, there's no reason why you can't, is there? There's no reason why you can't. Why does everybody have to go along with what Trudeau's rolling out, which is ridiculous? Rain tax, every other tax, insanity. So I am getting that. Nothing's impossible, guys. Please hold that hope if you're living over there. Nothing's impossible. Things can be done. And I know that's very hard to imagine or believe because of what happened with Ottawa and the closing of the bank accounts. But it's almost like, well, it's kind of saying to me, it's almost like building like a secret society and building it. I don't know. I'm just giving you what comes through, guys. So fingers that something does happen there. I mean, how can people stand by and allow this to happen to their country? Oh, Charlie's looking for me. How can people stand by and allow this to happen? I mean, you poor people in Canada. Oh, Charlie. Oh, I don't like hearing her not well. It's awful. So that's what I'm getting for China, guys. Just stay strong over there and know that people are coming together and people are brainstorming is probably the word I'm looking at. They're brainstorming how they can go about all of this well without being thrown in the slammer and having massive fines and having their bank accounts frozen. Like, there has to be loopholes. There always is loopholes, guys. If you bring in some lawyers and things, you know, this is the way people do it, by getting the law on their side. And there's always little loopholes. Remember that. Just hold that in your head if you're living in China, because there are ways of making change. There are. I mean, look, think back to Nazi Germany. You know, horrific, sickening, absolute shock for the whole world. But it got taken down. It got taken down. Keep that in your mind. It got taken down. Big time. Who would have ever thought? All that was going on behind the scenes and people didn't even know. And that was the collapsing then of that narrative. So keep it in your head, guys. Things can collapse. Not easy, guys. It's not been an easy 4 years for you guys over there. And longer. He's been in longer, hasn't he, than that? Okay. I'm getting New Zealand, I'm getting fight backs. People are struggling. This could be cost of living. I'm just seeing it in New Zealand. People have just had enough now. People feel like they're being ripped off by their government, which they are. I know Chris Luxon's not all bad, but he's still not all great. We know he's mixing in with the circles of everybody that is important, all the puppet masters. But I am getting that New Zealand's going to start having some protests, fight backs. It could be about being underpaid, overworked, this kind of thing, the essential services, nurses, ambos, etc. I am getting that. I feel like with people in New Zealand, it's the lack of acknowledgement for what people do, even the police officers, fireys, all these kind of things. I feel like people don't feel like their wages aren't justifying, like all the shift work, all the hours. We know they're short staffed because mandates got rid of everybody, as we know, and people never went back. Can you blame them? So I do feel there's a little bit of protesting in New Zealand. And like I say, it'll be cost of living, but it'll also be about the wages. The wages, as we know, cost of living up here, wages down here. Oh yeah, and even if they do bump it up a bit, it only takes it to there. So there's still this extreme contrast because cost of living keeps going up. It's not stopping. We know it's not stopping. It's going to continue to at least 2025, and then it'll probably reach beyond that as well. So there's not really much hope and in sight for people, is there? So I'm getting that for New Zealand. You're going to start getting a little bit of protest movement there. Not out of control crazy, but you're going to have these splotches sort of protests, I feel, going on in New Zealand. Because people are waking up, guys. It's so good. Every time, and this is for everybody, when you see protests or people standing up fighting back, ka-ching, tick it off as a positive, guys, because that means people are waking up, because it's not us doing it. And that's the bonus. People are seeing through the garbage. Oh, it's so good that people are waking up. I never thought they would. Well, I did. I thought they would, but I never thought it'd be as slow as what it was. It was so slow. But now it's all speeding up, so that's a good thing. Oh man. All right, let's keep going. Getting Colombia again. I got Colombia the other day. Thank you, guys. Apparently it is a drug cartel area. There's lots of, is it cartel? I'm guessing it. That's what the word was. Drug lords and all this kind of stuff. Colombia. And then I actually researched it after that because I like to go back and find out like what the hell I'm talking about. And yes, it reminded me of those big bosses that are very bad news. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was the drug mules and people being forced to do things, etc., etc. So I'm still getting Colombia. Colombia is going to be really on the map in this next 6 months. I do feel like there's a lot of attention and spotlight being put on Colombia. And it's I feel going to be highlighted to the rest of the world. Oh, there's so much sick crap goes on, guys. Oh my God, so much sick stuff. Unbelievable. So I'm still getting Colombia. So there's something happening there that's going to either blow up or be shown to the world, or maybe there's like a documentary special coming out. There's something around Colombia that's, well, not really been hidden, but I think it's going to be still shocking to a lot of people. All right. And it could even be how they threaten families too. Like, you know, if you don't carry these drugs, we're going to kill the rest of your family. Could be this kind of, we know this stuff goes on. God, that would happen in Mexico and everywhere, wouldn't it? Like threatening the families, etc. But I do feel there's just something about Colombia. I'll just put it out there, guys. All right. I am getting Greece. I get Greece a lot whenever I talk about Maui, Hawaii. For some reason, there's some connection between Greece and this incident. People are standing strong in Greece. I do feel that. I feel like people are herding together to fight back. I am getting that in Greece. Not sure what's happening in Greece, but there is activity in Greece. I get Greece quite a lot, don't I, guys? But when I get Greece, I see the Greek islands. because this would be an area that would be very appealing climate-wise, and that I would think to the global elites as well. But I am getting Greece. There's movement of the little people in Greece coming together, forming groups, and I feel it's to fight back because they don't want the garbage and the crap that is being pushed upon them. We know how it goes. It's pretty much a global thing, as we know. All right. I'll get in Australia. Oh, Australia's dying a slow death. We know that it is. Elbow's destroying our country. I think we already knew that when he first got voted in. He's not doing a lot, Elbow, to empower the people. He's it's saying self-destructing Australia, but he's ruining Australia from the inside out. I keep saying to you guys, he's selling us off to other corporate companies globally. He's not caring about the little people. We know damn well, and I keep saying it, and repeating it, he doesn't care a rat's about the Indigenous people. It was never about the Indigenous people. The yes-no vote was always about the giant land grab. So they could all, his big corporate mates could all get their hands on the land. We know what it's all about. So he's virtually just, it's saying like destroying Australia. And it's showing me visuals of just cutting down trees. Like, and I don't mean literally cutting down trees. I know, Louise, you're telling me that constantly in Wales and all around these parts, a lot of you are telling me how they're destroying a lot of trees. Like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, climate change. Chop the trees down. Oh, give us a break. What a load of garbage. Anyway, this is what I'm getting, just this visual of Elbow just bulldozing and clearing out all Australia's resources and just handing them off overseas. Like, it's just showing me that, like, trees being cut down. And what they're saying is, like, cut down to do mining and crap like that. So if there's beautiful old, really old trees on a beautiful mining site, on a mining site, too bad, so sad. They're just cutting them down and off they go with their big bulldozing, digging, tunnel boring machines or whatever they are. And it's all about the mining. So he's really selling us off at Elbow. He's so frustrating, Elbow. Alright, so there's one more thing, guys. I'm going to pull some cards. Oh, I hope you had a good birthday, Taffy. And it wasn't too cold in Scotland. Oh, they're giving me this song by Olivia Newton-John. With a little more love, make it right. With a little more love, make it right. Come take my hand and I'll guide you. Never resist this fall. Catch you if you fall. I'll be guiding you. I don't know what the song's called, but I'm getting that. Is that the Have to Believe We Are Magic song? We've had that a few times, haven't we? But I'm just getting that with a little more love, make it right. Meaning this frequency vibration again. I'm just getting that. I'm getting that Olivia Newton-John song for some reason. And the guides are showing us, this is the BS detectors, that we're putting spotlights on things still. It's like they're showing me a whole globe and we're all in our countries like New Zealand, Canada, England, Scotland, Ireland, wherever you are out there, Sweden as well. We're putting the spotlight on. It's like we're turning on a little lamp and the spotlight's going on everything that's really happening. We're shedding light on things still. That's kind of our job. But like I keep saying to you guys, the way we shed the light on it is by holding our frequency vibration. For some reason, it's a vibratory light, if that makes sense. It creates a bright light. It's by staying in your truth, living in the now, staying on your path. That's what happens. It's a vibrational light that shines on. Well, they're saying we're switching on the lights all around the globe, and there's more and more lights going on, guys, because it's people waking up and seeing their truth. And they're showing me, it was like in the beginning, say 4 years ago, it was like we lit a little match. This is us awake. BS detectors. And then it grew and got brighter, and it's like when you put a match to a candle, and then you get the candle and then you go and find a torch, and then you put the torch on. So you've got all these lights building, and then that ignites. You can actually go and find the light switch, or you can find the lamp switch, and you can put that on because you've got your torch. You can go out if your power's gone off, and you can go out and switch your kill switch back on, and all the lights come on in the house. So this is how it starts. It ignites with a little flame. And I'm getting that song by Belinda Carlisle, Eternal Flame. Close your eyes, lend me a hand. Can you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? I might need to listen to the words of that song today. Eternal flame. I guess it's like the Olympic flame. It just keeps burning and burning and burning. But this is what the guides are saying. It gets brighter and brighter. What starts off as a little match flick, it can end up everything lit up, like a whole house lighting up. That's the image I'm getting at the moment. So things are really starting to lighten up, meaning the truth is coming out and people are starting to see things for what they really are. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? Oh, we get weird stuff on this channel. I'm going to pull you an Oracle of the Unicorns. I'm going to get the specs on, guys. Oh, it's a bit chilly here today. Oh, it's my mum's birthday today. I've got to ring my mother. These are really pretty, these cards. The Unicorn. Oracle of the Unicorn. Oh, we always get this card. Flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome. Release your expectations. That's us. Flowing along. We've got so much better at that. We drop the oars of our boat now and we just flow down the stream. And of course, I'm getting that silly song. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Simple little ditty, but makes logical sense, does it? Merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Keep floating, surrender the outcome, release your expectations. And I think also, guys, around that, we don't really have great expectations of anything, do we? I mean, really? Do we? I don't think we even expect things anymore. Surrender the outcome. Find an easier path. And the easier path is always when the resistance is out of your body. You're not fighting things anymore. Think back, guys, to when, say, the picky wheel first started. Whether it be that you were jab injured or you had mandates, we don't judge here. It doesn't matter. We're not worried about that. I'm just using this as an example. Or whether you've just awakened and you found my channel. When it first started, and we were so ostracized and vilified and lost family and friends, and a lot of us went through, lost jobs, so many things happened. It caused a lot of that resistance in our bodies, but we're not there now. That's what the awakening is. It's like we don't really care anymore because we know all these things lead you somewhere else. We've accepted that. It's all part of life's journey. It's leading you somewhere that you need to be, Sanctuary. Speaking of our sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone and meditate or go on retreat. That answers that question, doesn't it, guys? A lot of us spend a lot of time at home. We're not really people as sensitives, intuitives and psychics, etc. We don't be around a lot of people. It's hard for us to be around a lot of people and take their energy on. So a lot of us find sanctuary in our homes. Our home is our haven. We might go bush, we go out in nature, we escape into passions, creativities. That's our sanctuary. They're our safe places, guys. Take time out from the world, which we really enjoy. And we're very comfortable in our own company, being alone. It doesn't feel lonely to us. It feels safe to us is what I'm getting for that. I'm going to pull us a Ginny Goat Awaken card too, guys. So hey guys, what's happening in the UK with the Royal Kardashians? I hear that William's back. You guys are great. You keep us up to date. So many questions. Mysterious Royal Kardashians. People are getting... You know what happens when the royals are a little bit out of sync or there's weirdness? It makes the public feel weird. Because you think about, for example, England, UK, etc., the royals bring a lot of stability because it gives people hope, gives people direction. It gives people escapism from their own lives. And now that's not there. It's making people feel a little unstable in the UK, the royal confusion. I am getting that. But apparently William's back, so who knows? Lot of rumours, isn't there, guys? Oh, here we go. Be the leader. I have confidence in me. And see, that's a vibrational frequency. Look at her with the horse, the cat on the lap, the cat lady. I get told I'm the cat lady. But cats are very spiritual animals. So when they come into your life, it's a vibrational connection. That's me and Charlie having a cup of tea with you guys. I'm just getting that. Have confidence in me, be the leader. And it's really about, it's like I was saying before about putting that spotlight on. It's being the leader, probably to the awakening, but it's in a very humble way. We never do anything from ego. That is not how we work. We just want people to see the truth. Because we know what the truth is. Our gut, our senses, our feelings tell us what's going on. So we just want other people to see it. Have confidence in yourself, which I think we've actually grown in our confidence. Even being the conspiracy theorist, guys, like I was saying to you, that guy that doused himself and set himself on fire at the Trump, media circus court show. They labelled him a conspiracy theorist. Oh, all his papers he threw around were a conspiracy. Yeah, of course they were. Like, did we expect anything different? But we laugh at that. See, 4 years ago, we probably would have got really upset by that and it got that resistance in our body. But now we laugh at it and go, oh, yes, of course he's a conspiracy. Because it's funny. It's funny as F. They use anything they can to just keep planting that conspiracy theory so no one trusts or believes us. It's laughable to us, isn't it? I'm going to pull us an affirmation, guys, for a little bit of health guidance. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. I think we've all realised that now. You have to quiet your mind in order to cope, don't you? If you've got a busy, cluttered mind, and we talk about spiritual decluttering all the time, and we also talk about decluttering your life in general, cleaning out drawers, cleaning out sheds, houses. It also helps to clear out like emotions and things as well, because clutter and emotions, I'll leave a video over here about that, are very closely linked. So the more you can get things out of your head in that business or distract your mind, if you're getting anxiety or fears or anything rising up or you're getting triggered, just go and do something that calms your mind. That's what that's what that card means. Best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Because the calmer your mind is, it takes away the pains and aches and contractions that I always talk about in our bodies. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm getting a song dropping in while I was talking to you then by Kids in the Kitchen. Oh, I love Kids in the Kitchen. I love old music. And I'm getting a bit of desire. And we've had this before, and it's that I fell down once, I fell once, I fell down once, I fell once. Bitter desire. I want you to listen to that. And when you get this fall down once, it's about the awakening. It's about when you collapse in a big pile and you're, and then you emerge like the phoenix rising from the ashes. We say it all the time. The caterpillar into the butterfly. You know, it's that dark night of the soul, depression, feeling suicidal, anxiety, panic attacks, whatever might have happened to you. It's like you fall down once, but once you get up, you don't go back there. You don't go back there because you choose not to. And you've shed so much garbage and you've dropped your backpack of burdens and all. You've worked through your emotions and so much has happened that your life really does change. So I'm getting that song. I'm also getting, I'm getting Thompson Twins for some. I love Thompson Twins. I'm getting, which song is it? They're giving me a couple of Thompson Twins. I'm getting Doctor Doctor. Oh, doctor. I think we all avoid the doctor. Most of us try to avoid the doctors, don't we? Oh. Doctor, can you feel I'm burning? Oh, I love Thompson Twins. And I saw you there, just standing there, and I thought I was on the dreaming, yeah. Oh, what's that song? Come with me across. I was on the dreaming, yeah. Is that the Doctor song? I get so muddled up, guys, because they just drop phrases, you know they do. Hang on, let me see if there's anything else. Anyway, go check out some of the Thompson Twins songs. I know you guys probably love the Thompson Twins. Oh, and I'm getting that song. I love this song. You know how much I love Bronski Beat, guys. I'm getting that Tell Me Why. Won't you tell me why? Won't you tell me why? And when I think of that Tell Me Why, dun, 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 it was a real disco number, wasn't it, guys? We all used to dance to that at the discos. Discos are like gone now, aren't they? No one... Is there any such thing as a disco? Not really. I suppose they're called nightclubs now. Tell Me Why. They used to play it all the time. We all thought we were such groovy dancers, didn't we? I even remember the dance style. We'd all go... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the memories, guys. But I'm getting that song, Tell Me Why. And I think, to be honest, that's about us questioning why. Like I said in the beginning of this video, we've got so many questions as to why is this happening? Why is a reset there? Why are they doing this to us? Why are they taking our freedom? Why are they wanting to create a society where we're just all like drone robots and like AI, like you were saying, Jen, like where we don't think for ourselves and we've all got implants? And why? Like, why? I know it feeds the elite's lifestyle. I get that. But you still have so many questions, don't you guys? And why don't people wake up faster? Maybe that's another one. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to leave with that song today. We can go and have a bit of a dance to that one in the kitchen or wherever you wanted to. Go play just some fun songs today. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I don't know why we get the music on my channel, guys. We just do sometimes. I just have to share it with you because the guides won't leave me alone until I do. Maybe it means something to you or maybe it's just the words we've got to go check out sometimes. So take care. Have a wonderful Sunday and I'll come on and talk to you tomorrow. Don't forget, like buttons, please comment, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.